Some people call it monetary easing. In the US, it's called quantitative easing. In Europe, they called it the Long-Term Refinancing Operation. And now it's called the Expanded Asset Purchase Program. These fancy terms actually tell us something very simple: that central banks created money. The process works like this. 1. The central bank waves its magic wand and creates money. 2. It then gives that money to commercial banks by buying assets from them, such as bonds or mortgage-backed securities. And that's how the money ends up in the financial system. 3. What commercial banks do with that money is outside the central bank's control. Central banks hope commercial banks will lend to people so that they can buy goods and services, thereby jump-starting the economy. So far, this hasn't happened. Banks preferred to keep most of the money as reserves, which explains why we didn't have consumer price inflation. The only result of the money creation so far has been that the price of assets, such as bonds and stocks, went up. So we got asset price inflation instead of consumer price inflation. In the United States, for example, up to $85 billion were created each month, more money in 1 year than in the previous 100 combined. The money creation stopped in the US, but in Europe, it increased to 80 billion euros monthly, so more than in the US. Most countries are still easing aggressively, and one question arises: what will they do when the next financial crisis comes?